Hello from Canada. Welcome to Theory Query and thanks for joining my stream. Today we'll be doing Minecraft. So here's some things to enjoy while we wait. The stream will be starting shortly and I can't wait. Well, it'll be starting shortly, so I'll see you guys soon. Hello from Canada. Welcome to Theory Query and thanks for joining my stream. Today we'll be doing Minecraft. So here's Hello from Canada. I don't know if the music's too loud. So let me just test the thing real quick. You guys will probably hear doubling. I'll probably mute the mic while I test it. I apologize, none of my usual setup is working for making sure the streams sound okay. So, yeah, it's always a tech issue, but you know, we figure it out, we solve it. Alright, let me just pull it up here. It's working for making sure that the streams sound okay. So, oh yeah, my music is nothing on here. Okay. It's always a tech issue, but you know, we figure it out, we solve it. Let me just pull it up here. Just gotta balance a little bit more. One sec, guys. theoretically, this should be a good volume, so hopefully it will work for you guys. Let's... Okay, move it just a bit more. So I'm going to volume when I lean in, which I am apt to do. Hi! Been a while. Yes. I'm going to move my happy guest over a little. There. So, recently we've had a convention in my thing, and I decided to make my little happy guest buddy. He was my cosplay for the convention, and my hubby was Good Times the Scars. You can see with the hat there. So, we had a lot of fun. I'll be posting pictures of that on Hermitcraft Reddit probably tonight or tomorrow. You can also notice, yeah, we did a save and shave for cancer care, and save actually got a lot less money than shave, so I'm growing things back, so I might look a little odd for a while. I don't mind the short hair as much as I did the first couple weeks, but my curls tend to really curl when they're short, so we'll see how the awkward phase looks. Let me know what you guys think, I guess. not sure about the bangs right now, and there's a fluff here, and it's weird, man. Anyways, as you may have noticed with today's title, we are going to be jumping in to, it went and disappeared. One moment. Is it here? There you go. Into Hermitcraft. Season 9 specifically. Unfortunately, I am not talented enough or well known enough to get invited to the proper thing. It'd be fun to play with those guys though. But what we're going to do instead is we're actually going to act like we have been invited to the Hermitcraft server. And we are going to actually build a Season 9 base. I immediately, when the world download came out, I did jump on it on Bedrock, and I started kind of figuring out where my base would be, and ooh, why is it so zoomed in? Where my base would be, and like what kind of style I would go for. And actually, let me just go back to Facecam for a minute, and I'll show you a lot of my inspirations for this season. A lot of my inspirations. So let me just go back over here, and oh, I I didn't switch over for you guys, only on my side. Been a bit, what can I say? But yeah, let me just get rid of myself and show you guys. So my ideas for this season are actually going to be kind of a nature preserve. So we're going to be doing a lot of stone, a lot of darker woods. There's a platform as well that is essentially like a, there's a plateau here that I'm going to be using as the main part of my base. You can't see my hands. You'll see it when we get in there. There's a platform that's the main part of my base that's going to be the nature preserve, much like the buildings that you're seeing here. And then on across a ways, there's another stone platform, and that I'm going to be converting into that'll be my like main mine shaft and stuff, I think. There's a big mountain in the background which either the second platform or the big mountain is going to be kind of a quarry. So we hope to do kind of a rickety rope bridge across to the other platform and connected to. Additionally, where I am, our museum in town actually has kind of sciencey, fun activities in its basement. It's called Touch the Universe, and what the plan is with that is I'm going to be turning the basement of my base into kind of this sciencey, let's explore elements of Minecraft, like how to create basalt or how to grow dripstone or stuff like that in the base of this nature preserve. So it's kind of as if you go there for learning about the natural world of Minecraft. So I think that's going to be a fun way to handle it. So we are going to start jumping on in. I do have the chat up here for my restream chat, like always, so I can see you guys when you post things. I do have potentially my activity feed from Twitch here. It is not showing my stream well, so I apologize if it doesn't show those well. But let's jump in. Alright. Ooh, that's not good. Wait, there you go. Alright, we're having some render lag, so we'll see how bad that is. We are going to take some wings and rockets, but like I said, we're actually not taking anything else. Unless they have a bed, but I don't think they do. I think that's the one thing they forgot to give everybody. Oh, blue bed. Okay. We will take a bed. Just because I don't want everybody else's stuff to be getting... I have to make it up with a pickaxe, I think. So, I don't want everybody else's stuff getting blown up while I'm working. So I'm taking a bed. Oh, there's one here. Well, let's shove on our wings so I can show you guys what kind of area we have picked out. Alright, let us just... Ooh, quadruple clicking mouse. No thank you. Let's turn down our distance a bit. Because that will probably help. Yes. Okay. Welcome to spawn, guys. So, if we go over to this map, you can kind of see where everybody is. Over here is where stress falls. Pulse is up here, stress kind of over here, Escal is here. What I'm thinking is, as you can see right here, there's one kind of mountainy area. Oh, actually, it's up over here. There you go. Kind of mountainy area here. There's one over here. And then there's a mountain area back here. These two are kind of what I was thinking. There's our main area. There's our other little area. So. Actually, I think it's those two. I keep misspeaking. So, like I was saying, this to there, and then this would be our quarry. So kind of these three spots here are going to be ours. So, what we need to do is orient that. Alright. So there is Faltz's elytra course and her gondola up to her base. Stress's area here. We're gonna keep going just a little further. It's hard to find things without the render distance. Okay. Gonna double back a sec. Ah, there. That's what I was looking for. So our main house here. And if we go over this way. Oh, I like this music for this. Discovery! Whoa! Wait a minute. I never noticed we had a jungle temple here. Huh. Do you think someone's claimed this already? I mean, likely, but it is past where all their bases are. So maybe not. Oh, it is dark inside. It is dark. I don't think anyone claimed that. Cool. Alright, we'll have to try and remember where that was. I meant to take coordinates. That's okay. F3. There you go. Okay. Let's go back to finding our base here. Before I get too lost again. Alright. Actually, let's land here for a sec. I'm just going to increase the render distance. I know it's going to lag a little, but I'll be able to find it easier with more chunks. Alright. Do. Okay, should be this way. Yes, here we are. So it really won't look like much yet. Come on. Let me sleep. Yeah. Don't want no creepers. Alright. So. No, it won't look like much yet. I think this might even be the wrong one. It's hard to tell if I'm on the right side of this or not. Let's see. I think this might be big one we're turning into a quarry. Yes, this is almost certainly the big one. Alright. But if I go this way, I should see. Sorry guys, just trying to work to find where we are meant to be. Huh. In portal there. I swear I have the set areas in mind. Didn't think they had dirt on them before, but maybe that has changed. Oof. You know what? Sorry, man. That last drop hurt me. So I need to hurt you. Alright, let's punch a tree for a sec. Get some wood going. I apologize if you can hear the kids outside. I have the window open for the cat baby. Hold on. I've transitioned over. That would help. Now you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let's see, it'll make me just a mite smaller. Alright. Oh goodness. Tech, and more tech. Okay. There you go. That looks better. Alright, let's see. Is this really my spots? No. This can't be that. No, we are not far enough out. It's this way more. There we are. I see it. I see it. Beautiful. So, one reason why I like this area, you can already see. We'll get lots of coal, lots of stone, we'll get lots of iron, and even some emerald. And then if we look across there, there's the other platform I was talking about. This is going to be our nice new home on Hermitcraft. Now, again, it might not look like much, but if we remember the inspiration, it's going to be that nice kind of forest all surrounding with this building rising up from the stone and then into the towers for the lookout towers. I just thought, how cool would it be to have lookout towers for the forests around? And then the idea came to turn into a whole nature preserve and really work with the landscape and nature that we have surrounding us here. And we're far enough out that we're not going to really run into other people's builds until we get closer to where Stress and Iskall and stuff was. As proof by, I didn't even realize there's a jungle temple there. We have, you know, caves and stuff like that nearby we can take. we have the bamboo, and can really kind of make this our own spot in the world. So yeah, I hope you guys kind of like that idea. So let's get some planks, get one of those, do our stick, plunk this guy down. Double clicking is driving me nuts tonight. Alright, get one of those. Get one of those, because we'll need it for stone shortly. Get another one of those. Build ourselves an axe. And I know it might seem weird to make all the wood tools right away, but honestly, we're just going to turn them into firewood once we start cooking this chicken and stuff. So it really doesn't matter that we're going to have wood tools for a second. Because there we go, we're already upgrading the stone. In fact, yeah. I'll do this, I'll then mine some more stone. Because I do want to flatten this top little portion out here and then work down from there. One of the cool things, like I mentioned, I had played with this in Bedrock a bit, but I want to do it in Java so that way stuff like decked out will actually work. Of all things, because just the redstone with Bedrock redstone, nah man, nah, can't do it. So I jumped in Java, but I did build some of this as a tester in Bedrock originally, and I have an idea for like a campground, just a very tiny one, but like I mentioned, the kind of touch the universe idea for the basement and all of that kind of thing. Alright, let us build that furnace, get myself healed up so I don't die right off the hop. One thing I might throw on, and we'll have to see how it's going, is I might throw on the kind of tombstone, gravestone add-on. I have it for Bedrock. I haven't grabbed it for Java yet. We'll see what you guys think. If you guys think it's too cheaty, I won't turn it on, but I tend to like it because if you lose all your stuff, it makes you want to rage quit. I'll be honest, it does. And I'm a good Minecrafter. I don't know if I'd say I'm as good as, well, obviously, the Hermitcraft guys are doing this as their job, so they do a lot more hours in it. So it's, when you're doing more hours, it's easier to get back all your stuff when you lose it, but it still sucks. But they're a lot better at getting those diamonds and stuff like that back real fast. Where if I lost a full suit of diamond armor, oh god, might take me a couple streams of other games to get back in the mood to rebuild it all, you know? Just to be fully honest. Perfect. Alright, let's actually cook some smooth stone, because we'll want to patch some holes rather than having to, like, necessarily take this all the way down to nothing. Why am I doing that? Guess I should make a shovel eventually. And I accidentally cooked my axe instead of my pickaxe, but hello sheep. I'm tempted to kill you, but I might wait to don't complain, that's what you're here for. I might try and get some shears and iron going before I deal with sheeps. I apologize if you hear someone outside. If it doesn't stop soon, I can close the window. It is getting dark. Let's grab our stuff, throw our bed down before you get creepers coming out of the forest. But yeah, if it doesn't stop soon, then we'll shut the window. Cat baby. She's next to me in Gizmo's chair. Alright. Throw that in there. Get more planks. To get more sticks. Okay. See, like this. This we might want to fill up so we can use this as our flat level. Or maybe we want to take it down even one more. Probably down to this level, I think, is where we want it. So actually, since we're cooking things anyways, let's grab that coal. Should also put down the chest. Now I can take off my elytra because I don't want to wear it out if we're not using it to go around the server. Plunk. Wings, oh cub. Alright, and I'll save that egg. Because once we get a couple more things, then we can actually put down some fence posts and get some chickens going. So we'll have a steady food source. Let's just make some signs. Not the most important thing, but future plot of the, what should I call this, kid? What should I call my base? The queer code. Nah. The Brent. Of she's actually standing next to me as if she's trying to help me answer. It's real cute. She's a sweetie. Nature and novice. Novelty. There you go. Nature and novelty. Discovery Preserve. I can't. Oh, I can't. Play Preserve. We'll come up with a better name before I finalize things. But that's good for now, I think. Alright. Start throwing some torches down. Oh, come on. There. Okay. So. Walk from one side to the other side here. Obviously not, see? Iron. Not lighting every square inch right now. But the reason why I'm focusing on the outer areas is because this is where the mobs will be coming from under trees and stuff anyways. So. Ooh, I forgot. Because I'm playing it on the updated thing. I'm gonna have like leaves falling and stuff. Oh, that's gonna be so nice, actually. It's gonna be such a nice thing to be having on this Hermitcraft, is the actual falling leaves and stuff. I wonder if I get bundles. Oh, I want bundles. I know they've been hit and miss with some people, but like they are a hit with me. And I will not hear a bad word about them. I will not. I swear to you guys. Alright. Let's grab just a little stone, a little more iron. Or iron, coal. We'll be level 5 in no time, guys. Unless that happens. Let's get another stick. Let's actually organize this stuff a little bit. Like that. You guys will find I am pretty particular with my inventory. So, there's food. Because I have a set way I set things up, so it's easier not to die. Alright, we were over here. Yes. And this is why we are cooking this moonstone, is if we do dig into the level that we want to flatten, then at least we can just smooth stone it back into place until we're ready to do the terraforming on it. Because eventually we will be doing the terraforming. And where do we see that iron? It's over here. Perfect. So now, in case we find any emerald, because I believe that because of these being the mountains and like the stone biome, that we could find emeralds here, which would be nice. So let's just grab this last bit of coal. Level 3 already. See? I told you we'll get to level 5 before the end of stream, I'm sure. Also, just to warn you guys, I might eat some pizza on stream, because it was either I eat the pizza on stream or stream's not going to happen. Just some technical difficulties and some wall of awful stuff. Any of you guys have been fan of the channel for a little while, you may have heard me talk about wall of awful and other ADHD isms, but some of the stuff was getting in my way, so it was either I make myself food and have a nibble here and there on stream, or else I eat and don't stream. So I wanted to get back into streaming with you guys. I miss you guys hanging out and chilling and chatting and stuff. In addition to this world, I am planning to go back and start a forever world in the best biome. If any of you have seen my TikTok, there's only really, I think, 2 videos on it. I have to get better at that. But one of them is the best seed world. And that seed is bananas. Like, absolutely bananas. It is the best start to a world I have had. And I've been playing for about 14-15 years. Like, maybe not quite that long, but definitely at least 12 years I've been playing. So almost as long as like Etho and people like that. And this is the best seed I've ever discovered in all that time. And I've never had that long a world. Which is kind of sad to say. I don't know. I bounced through them too much, and then or most so, like, I'll play with them for a while, and then immediately my brain just can't remember where I left off. And rather than trying to force it to remember, it's just easier to start again. But this world, I've come back to a couple times and built new seeds in it. And so I'm going to do a forever world in there, and you guys will get to see how, just how good this world is. Like, it's actually quite incredible in my opinion. So there's that one. We still want to do Naked Link Run. I was going to upgrade to the Switch version of Breath of the Wild, so that way we can actually have the Switch 2 graphics and updates and quality of life stuff that I heard is actually really worth it. So I'm just waiting for that to do the Naked Link Run stuff. Along with that, I was thinking of starting a series, and you guys can let me know if you actually like this idea. I'll probably do it either way. But if you guys like it, then I'll probably prioritize it. Where we actually go through, and on my own I play a little bit of certain Zelda games to get the images and stuff like that I need for the inspiration, similar to the ones I showed on Facecam earlier. And then we end up building essentially the history of Hyrule, but building it one building at a time through Minecraft. And so it'll basically more so be like a lore stream where we talk about the lore and the history and stuff like that, but just with me building stuff in the background, because I think that would be kind of a neat visual that won't take a long time to make. 'Cause I think that's part of my issue with doing the theory videos, is it takes so long to get all the video and imagery and stuff like that, unless you borrow from other content creators, and I don't really want to like borrow their footage, even though it would be like fair use because I'm talking over it and stuff. It's still a gray area that I don't really feel comfortable touching, I'll be honest. So I thought that building these structures where I'm talking about the history related to that structure could be a much cooler way of handling it. Is, you know, by the time I'm done explaining all the lore of Stone Temple Tower, for example, or the Temple of Time, which version, that by the time I'm done building those things, I've explained kind of all there is to explain about the history of it. So, hopefully you guys like that idea. Let's throw some more in there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab another couple sticks just because we can. And another couple of these. And yes, I know we have iron to cook, but I'm just cooking the other stuff first. Okay. Let's keep going. Don't have much left to clear. At least of these first couple levels. So yeah, we're gonna do ideally naked link runs. We'll do history of Hyrule through building. We'll do the Good Seed world. I do want to do more Faz as well. I know that those who do variety stuff sometimes still don't get as much views as other ones, but I'll be honest, I don't really want to stick with one thing all the time. I know I do a lot of Minecraft, and I'll be honest, it's because it's easy to jump in, work on a thing, and just chat, and you can do it fairly mindlessly, like we're doing now. I'll be honest. For when your schedule's not working out, when you have a lot in your mind, or stuff like that, it's easy to jump in and out of. Where something like a highly thought-provoking and, you know, really provocative and detailed storied game, it's harder to jump in and out of, I think. So I think that's part of the reason I go to Minecraft so much. It's also my go-to, just easy to pick up at the end of a workday kind of game. So that also really helps. If you guys are getting sick of Minecraft, I totally understand. And like I said, I do have the naked link runs on the docket. I also do want to go back into Deltarune, and me and hubby are looking at doing Reanimal together and stuff at a point. As well as I mentioned, we will have Phasmo, so there'll be more Phasmo going. I think I'll save that one for those 4 pieces of iron. Not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Okay. So, there'll be that. Are we going 1 level lower? I think we are. I think we'll clear this one too. But yeah, we'll have some Phasmo and stuff like that. There also is another game. Dreadnought. Dreadnought is another game, and it's it seems like it's really cool, and I've heard about it recently. I might be checking that out with my gang. And then that is another one. Monday nights, if I can get a gang together. So far, I think we have 3 people. It was gonna be 4, but one potentially dropped out. But we have a gang of 3 of us, at the very least, who are planning to do Baldur's Gate together. And as long as the other 2 don't mind me streaming, I might stream those. I don't recall if I told you guys about Niblin. If I haven't, I can share some stories, especially while we're doing stuff like this. But he was my gnome barbarian, and he had a little man complex, big personality though, got in so much trouble. I might be creating him for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing a little bit around with him on my own in solo player mode, but oh man, he's fun. Oh, He's a lot different than I tend to be in my own life. I think that might be part of it, is just literally that he's this little guy and he tries to do good, but the whole thing with his story was that he was a travel tinker and he used to get so frustrated trying to build things that he started smashing them. But then he actually learned that you could build things by smashing them and became a weaponsmith. So it's that kind of kookiness that, you know, he takes himself too seriously, but he also can hold his own, which, you know, he takes himself too seriously, but he can actually back it up, which is fun. So yeah, so we might have that going on Mondays as well. So ideally, instead of just jumping in and out all the time like I'm apt to do, hopefully I can spoil you guys with upcoming content. Also, yes, there is pineapple on this. Don't judge me. I like my sweet and salty together, thank you. Hopefully you guys like the tunes as well. I actually have this playlist I have it named as Sim Music because it reminds me of the Sims games builder menus. But I thought it was chill, but still kind of bouncy enough to give us the energy for this kind of thing. The new start and all that. This song definitely sounds like a new start, you know? But hopefully you guys like it. I do have other playlists I can also switch to if we wanted, where it's the thematic, dramatic, you know, the old king has fallen, dramatic stuff, or spooky stuff, or quirky stuff. But I do have some stuff for super fast build modes and stuff like that for you guys. So if we do clips for TikToks of certain builds going up or whatnot, or even just clips on YouTube, that we can do super fast building modes of those ones. I don't know if I'm going to do recorded videos. The amount of time I take to edit, I take so long to edit. I wish I was better and faster at it, but maybe if we get good at this, then I can start editing stuff again. It just takes so freaking long when there's only so much time for things, you know? Okay. Going through so many pickaxes. Ooh. It's done, so let's take this out. See, I said we'd need the chest right away. Alright. Let's build some more pickaxes. Grab some more sticks. Some more pickaxes. More pickaxes. Let's grab some more sticks. Let's grab a shovel. And let's just do another pickaxe because we can. Ooh, and actually, something we probably should get started sooner rather than later is actually our farm. That said, we will need some water, which I think we won't have just yet until we make a little more iron. Sorry, chicken. I need some food. Perfect timing. Alright. Let us... Well, I did say I needed a bucket right away. I guess let's do that first. Alright. That's fine. There's definitely more iron. If not here, then over there and here. So, we can easily get some more iron. Come on. Not a single piece of flint right now. Ah, there you go. 4 pieces. Alright, it's better than nothing. Ooh, 5. Perfect. And then maybe if I decide to stay up and fight some spiders, we can get some arrows going. Because I am better with a bow and arrow than I am with a sword. And you guys will learn that real fast when we go caving. I am a much better sniper than I am a action hero. 14, not a bad start. And we do have some feathers already. Not many, but some. Okay. Alright, let's pop that into our mouth. Okay, and this would actually go there, there, like that. Just realized, do I have enough to make a boat? Oh, I need to discover water for a boat, don't I? Alright, that's fine. Back to it. Once we get this flattened, we'll fill in those couple places, and then we will go and find some water because I want to make a boat. A boat has saved my life more times than I'd like to admit. If you do not always carry a boat in your hotbar in Minecraft, I personally think you might be a fool. Like, people used to rely on the water bucket clutch so much. Nah, forget that. Forget that. Do the boat. Do the boat. The boat is better than the water bucket clutch. Well, no. I won't go that far, but the boat will save your life. You know, if you have a creeper coming at you, use a boat and run away. If you have an enderman coming after you, use the boat, run away. If you have a cliff that you want to go down, and you know, you could put down water and ride the water down, but then there's a chance of a skeleton shooting you out of the water stream. No, just put a boat. Put a boat and ride the boat off the cliff. You know, just don't use the boat if there's lava, but pretty much everything else, use the boat. It's one of my favorite tools and tricks to use a boat for practically everything you can. You want to move mobs, you want to move villagers, use a boat. Like, they are so handy. So they are one of the first things I do, usually. Beyond, obviously, get wood, get pickaxe. Even with, like, protecting yourself at the base, I did grab a bed this time, where mainly on the bedrock version I did not. And first thing I did, I crafted 3 boats and put them surrounding me at my base. Because any mobs come to attack me while I'm working, they come and get stuck in the boat. Like, really, boats are really that useful. Even when you're living by the water, dig out so the water goes in towards the land. and then stick a boat there. The drowned will actually get sucked in by the water flow, and then they'll end up in the boat and burn to death. You'll never actually have to deal with, well, not never, but you won't have to usually deal with drowned coming and attacking you as it gets close to nighttime, because the minute they come to attack you, they'll all just get sucked into the water tunnels that you made and get stuck in the boat and then burn. Like, again, boats, if you hadn't heard about their magic, they're underrated. I will always sing the praise of a good boat in Minecraft. Alright. Only a few more rows, and we uncovered some more coal, which is nice. Soon we might take our wings to fly over to the other one to see if there's any iron or emeralds or stuff up front there. Because I really honestly could use some more iron, and I thought there was more on here, but maybe it was after I started digging out like a basement or whatever. But I could use more iron off the hop. You know, not that we necessarily need to speed run it in this first day, but I want something more interesting for you guys than just me digging it out and talking about future plans the whole time. Okay. You also should maybe check out that jungle temple. Now I think about it. Get some redstone going, and we can make a piston door if I can. Those of you who have seen my streams before might know that I don't often do redstone, if ever, because I'm not very good at it. I hope to fix that. I have done a little redstone here and there, but it's mostly like a row of pistons or something like that. I did manage actually to do a bedrock item sorter and have it working well for a while. And then I went to expand it and the expansion wasn't working, so I gave up and just left it at only 5 items. I hope to get better at redstone. So hopefully by the end of this I'll have like a full proper item sorter and maybe some automatic farms or something like that. But it's also the way I play though. I will admit, I'll never be one for automating everything. When I do villager trading, pardon me, or stuff like that in my Minecraft worlds, I tend to actually just go to the village and treat villagers as villagers. Like, don't get me wrong, I totally understand the trading halls. I just don't like the feel of them. It breaks the immersion for me, of all things. So I prefer to just like let myself play with the world as it occurs naturally, which is why I'll do some terraforming and stuff as well, because obviously you want your place to look good, but I don't do as much as some people do. I think part of it is also me being afraid that I'm going to screw it up and make it look terrible. which I hope to also improve on during this whole journey thing. So you need 3 pieces there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 pieces total. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Right. Let us just fly over there while this cooks. So we do have all of this mountain to also look for like iron and coal and stuff. Fly over here, and so here's where I said we might make, ow. Dang it, why am I not better at this? Where I said we might make our starting strip mine. It's just in here. Because it's a good little flat area to carve out, I think. I hear pigs, I hear chickens. Lots of good animals around. Right. Let's just make sure no other minerals. Okay. Iron. And see, that's why you dig diagonally too. Is don't just clear the mineral, clear the 9x9 around the mineral. Because you never know when it goes diagonally, and then you have a whole vein instead of just like 5 pieces. Again, Minecraft tips with Mandy. There you go. I'll get that coal a little later. Coal can lead to iron though, so I'll keep an eye on it. There you go. Phew, my apologies. One more. That's good because I left my crafting table over on the other thing. So I really should have brought that with us. But see, coal can lead to iron. See, always gotta check. You didn't believe the number of times I was like mining lapis and it led to diamond, or like redstone, similar stuff. Not as common as iron and coaling to each other, but it does happen. Alright. So it looks like the surface stuff are here. Let's go check out up here. See, there we go. Told you I was better at this. Alright. Let's keep an eye out. I'm watching chat. So if you guys see any iron as well, let me know. I'm hearing pigs even on the mountainside here. Lots of coal. Lots of coal. More coal. Whole lot of nothing. I swear there was more iron on here before. So this is the one that, if you saw my quarry pictures, thinking of digging out the center here is the quarry. Whoa. That's an interesting sight. 2 wolves and a pig stuck on the side of a cliff face. Don't get that every day. Alright. Woo! Okay, good. That looked higher than it was. I was scared I was gonna drop down and get hurt. Alright, more coal. Gosh! Not seeing much iron. At least not surface level. Once we dig into it, then we'll get lots, but I want to get us a good start today. So that way next time we stream we can come back and just start building into stuff. See? Diagonals. I told ya. We gotta dig it out with the 9x9, because you never know. Look! See? Might not have found that if I hadn't dug around it. Minecraft tips with Mandy. Woo! Nice big long boy. Let's go! More diagonal. See? Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Whole big vein. Ah, beautiful. This is what we love to see. Let's go! Oh, even more. Keep it coming. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to make another crafting table. That's okay. Actually, might just have to fly back to the bed. Because I think it's gonna become nighttime anyways. Alright, what we'll do... There you go. It is nighttime. There you go. Oh. Right. Ooh, 26 iron. That's nice. Oh, let's cook those last 2. Okay, 3 more pickaxes. 1, 2, 3. Nothing you really want. Right. Pop that in there. Let's take half. Pop that in there. Okay. Pop that down. Let's fill this up quickly. Perfect. So now we have a nice flat starting base for everything. As you can see, the natural progression of here, I think that's where our bridge is going to be. Over to that other one there. It's pretty much straight line as well, which is nice. How's my wing swing? Actually pretty good. I'm more out of rockets than I am wings. What the? Oh! Weird. Okay. I guess I accidentally threw one, not half. I was like, that shouldn't be a thing. Alright. There we are. Carefully wind our way. Sorry, chicken. Eventually I will start harvesting them and not killing them immediately, but today is not that day. Alright, let's keep digging around this, and then we'll dig it out. Alright. Are we almost there? Woo! All the iron I could ever want right at the start. See, if nothing else, that's one thing somebody can say about me as a Minecrafter. I'm a decent builder. I'm not great with PvP, but I can shoot a good bow and arrow. I know a lot of tricks, but honestly I know how to choose a spawn. Or how to choose like a base location. You know, I know how to pick a good place to get the best start that you can, so. I don't know. Tell me if you guys think that's not really a talent, but I think there's some skill to knowing like what areas will give you really good starting places to jump in on the world, you know? Oh, one more. Like, if you don't choose the right place, it'll be hard to like really get good ground quickly. And that seems obvious, but you wouldn't believe how many people choose to like start in the desert or start in a swamp or start XYZ other places that like just won't give you the options like this place did, you know, with having all the iron and animals and coal and stone and more iron. Like, we honestly have, if I didn't use some of it already, we'd have like over a full stack of iron, I think, at this point already. Because that's 20 plus, we had, I think, 7. Plus now we have another 11, plus whatever this is going to be. Maybe not quite a full stack yet, but we're getting close. You know, we're at least half a stack, probably more. So, yeah, definitely more now. Because that's 17 plus 26. 53? Is that, am I thinking right? Ooh. These are not my torches. These are definitely not my torches. Somebody else came in a little ways. Huh. Alright. Well, it didn't take much. Ooh. I didn't make, shears yet. Otherwise I could have grabbed that. Okay. Well, that's lit up now. And that's lit up. Ooh, more cave there. Ooh, more iron. Yeah. So a lot of these torches aren't actually ours. So hermits have been here before. But that's okay because they left a lot of the good stuff, it seems. I guess they might have came looking for a calcite. Just judging by the fact that I found one block, but there's nothing connected to it. So I suspect someone came to mountain looking for calcite. That said, don't worry, we have lots of calcite on our own. Just on the other mountain top, so even if they did take all the calcite from this one, there's more calcite in the area. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys weren't worried, but you know. Alright. All of this iron too. Come on, Mandy, don't get lazy. Dig it all out. You never know if it'll expand. Follow your own rules. There you go. Okay. Yeah. See? We've cleared out some of it, but not all of it, so that's fine. Oh. Let's wander back out. I don't want to deal with people yet. Okay. And wander around some more. Ooh. 2 sheepies. I might take these guys. Just cause if I can find a third, then I can get a bed. Oh, there's that zombie we heard. Hi. Hi, friend. How'd you get that hit on me? You shouldn't have got that hit on me. Alright. It might be time to head back for home. Let's get up to the near top. Oh, there's a bee there. Alright. Ooh, let's get back real quick. And straight into bed. I'm good. Just gonna check thing. Anything I need to know about? No. Okay. Nobody loves me except for my hubby, but he's in work. So, that's fine. Grab this out. Let's pop the calcite in. It's only 1 piece, but so be it. Another egg. I can actually do this real fast. Then I'll pop the other 24. I just need some food. Actually, why don't I just make a second one? We have all of the stone in the freaking world. Why am I not making a second one of these? Alright. Pop you there. Pop you there. Grab some. Pop you in there. Bing! kitty go? You gonna go there? But guess what? Mommy's still gonna take you for hugs. Oh, shush, you're fine. Mommy's cooking a bunch of stuff, so she has time to give you hugs. There. Say hi, Lexi. No. Oh, shush, you're fine. Here. Hi. Hi, pretty baby. I know, Mom's holding you so weird, right? Mom wants to give you attention and to show you off. Because you got such pretty eyes. And she's a pretty girl. You like facing Mom when she's on the computer, hey? Such a good girl. She's the sweetest kitty I've ever met. As she fights me. Oh, nothing. But no, honestly, she's so well behaved. Never knocks stuff off, never wakes us up at night. As you can see, she doesn't really get pissed off. She might complain a little, but like, never swats at us really unless we like continue to piss her off after she's already annoyed. Doesn't tear up the furniture, doesn't eat my plants. She's such a good little baby girl. See, cat break got me most of my iron cooked already. Like I said, I almost have a stack. In fact, we should make a second chest. Pop that guy right there. There you go. Ooh, that food's done. Let's pop in more. And hop in this stuff. I will admit one of the other projects I have beyond obviously my own stuff here is I am actually planning to go around and I don't know if all the hermits showed in their videos, but they are very bad at filling their interiors. Something I actually adore doing. I love including in my bases all the environmental storytelling. So I'll have like even little pieces of paper just littered along the desks or stuff like that. So actually let me show you some good examples, because I love my hermits, but yeah, they're just so many of them just left places pretty empty feeling. So can't stick the landing yet. So you might want to replace some of these dirt walls. Clearly they're meant to be extra rooms that just didn't get finished. But even rooms that do look mostly finished just never really seem to get filled. And okay, you might say, that's just the one place, right? Ooh. Mr. Creeper. Hello, Mr. Creeper. So let's go off to somebody else, right? I apologize for the lag. I forgot to drop my render distance. Alright. This way. I was looking for the Dolphin Highway here. Should lead us. Oh boy. Come on, computer. You can do this. So, Mumbo. There you go. So, of course, Green is fairly notorious for this, because he doesn't even do his back, never mind his insides. But, again, it's... everything's kind of half here, not really filled. Some areas not even fully lit, so I'd worry about creepers dropping on us. But to really flesh out these interiors. Impulses prezzies. So, let's check out one more. I only have a few more rockets though, so... Where... There we are. So, someone that is excellent with the environmental storytelling. Clearly all his places must be full, right? But actually you'd be pretty surprised. Oh, hi. Huh. I will say in Bedrock, most of these guys, low man. No, low man. None of these guys survived in Bedrock. So again, it's just an empty inside. So I would love to actually flush more of this out for him. That one's done. Uh-oh, I did not bring a bed. Hotel and resort, oh perfect. Hi B-dubs, I'm gonna go upstairs and borrow a bed. How do we go upstairs again here? Is it through here? Yes. No. Whoa. What opened that? That was weird. Okay. We need to find where they're keeping the beds. Because I don't want creepers exploding any of these bases. We might be in trouble for beds. Alright. Well. Let's head back into here. Because I thought there was a way to stay in the hotel. Whoa. Okay. I'm just looking for a bed. You know what? There's some wool. I swear we saw wood in one of these. Did we not? Nope. 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 Does he not have wood? We don't have wood. Alright, let's tread carefully because we know Scar is bad for making stuff Scar safe. At night. Oh yeah. So we got some skellies there already. Let's run through the streets. Nope. And worst comes to worst, we can always take off and take flight. Come back another day. Alright, we might have to do that. Well, there's the last rocket. We're just gonna kind of coast our way as far as we can. Yep, I can hear it. Oh boy, I can hear it. How is he still shooting us this far away? Come on, man. Dang, that skeleton had far shot going. Alright. Let's book it. I really should have brought the spare bed. And don't worry, we will return the grey wool to Scarland once we make ourselves a bed. But I really need to make a bed before we return any of this stuff. Wood? No. Alright. Alright. We're just gonna run around as if this wasn't Hermitcraft for now. Because again, I don't want to explode anything. But there's no beds and no safety. Granted, we might be able to punch those trees over there. Get some wood, make a bed, that kind of thing. If you don't get killed by skeletons. Oh god, why are you so powerful? Why? Oh, that's not good. Please tell me I didn't leave my iron in my hands. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I think it's time to start making iron stuff. Okay. And booties. Did I not make a helmet? Alright. So that was real unfortunate. Let's try not to die, but go get our stuff. I'll have to be a little more careful going down now. Alright, we'll get some melons on our way. Yes, I hear a zombie somewhere. Oh, there he is. Alright, that's our cue to go. I'm trying to find vines. It's not working, but I'm trying. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll collect some good resources on our way. If we lose our stuff, so be it. It was mostly stone. The saddest thing, I think, would be to lose that coal. Because I think that was the most valuable thing we had on us. Ah, Giz just got home. Hello, Gizmo.
Hello.
I was showing them Scarland, ran out of rockets, and then I got killed by a very, very, very powerful skeleton in the water.
Interesting.
Yep. And now I'm running through bamboo, hoping I went the right direction to go back to like spawn area. Oh, skeletons, leave me alone. You're way too powerful for me. At least I have iron armor now. Okay. Alright. Let's see. This is Dripstone Cave. I think we're going the wrong way. We're just gonna keep wandering for now. Because I see torches up ahead, and that's a better sign than not. Watermelon, terrible food, but it's good in a pinch when we have so much of it. We can still eat a bunch and bring some home. Alright, so I actually think we are going the right way because we're seeing more and more torches. I don't think we'll get back to our stuff in time, but we'll see. Alright, we found the path. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna want to go, I think, this way around the path.
I'm just gonna lay down for a bit. Okay?
Yep, no problem.
Love you.
If you want, when you're get back up from laying down, if you want to play Phasmo or something, let me know.
Can do.
Oh, that is Escal's place. We do not want to head there. Alright. Back to the path. We should have gone right when I went left. Like I said, I'm probably not getting my stuff back, but we'll see. If I can get back to spawn, I think there's another set of wings and another set of rockets there, so we may be able to salvage stuff still. Plus, you're getting the very hurried server tour from the ground up now. Like the amethyst trees. Bound, 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 bound. Ooh. Trading hall. Actually, cut across here, I think. Maybe I should stop taking shortcuts, but we'll see. No, we're good. Okay. So what we'll actually do when we get back to spawn as well is we might as well take that bed. Someone left around the crafting table. So we can clean up the server by cleaning up that. Oh, I will never make it back to my stuff in time. I think it's already probably gone, but we'll see. There you go. I don't know why it's so jumpy. Woo! Haha! I forgot about that. some drowned. Alright, I think we're gonna pop up near spawn at this point. Yep. Rosie. Oh, that's the Make-A-Wish, I think. These are Hermitcraft cards. Let's see. Museum artifacts. Firework rockets. Iron, pottery, foods, TCG. Utilities. This might have wings. Perfect. Let's take a few things of these. Again, I am not intending to use this stuff to cheat. I am just getting around certain parts of the server to get to and from our base, essentially. Alright. So let us go back this way. Because we were near greens when we died. I remember that much. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna be able to get our crap back, but this is why I said the Tombstone mod might be worthwhile to have. Okay. I think it was around here. Oh. Holy cow. Alright. Maybe we do have all our stuff back. Or at least most of it. Cool. Are you guys seeing anything else? Oh, a little bit over there. I cannot remember for the life of me the command to do the block. Entity data. Oh. Oh, right, our iron bucket. That's good to get back. I think that's all of it. Oh, something over here. Ooh, the wings. We got them back. I think that's all I'm seeing. Alright. Because it's nighttime again. Let's try and get to land as quickly as possible because I want to get into the air before we get shot again. Alright. Beauty. Do you think the village has a bed? I doubt it, but we'll see. Yep, no, we're gone. Okay. So let's head back along the highway. Because there was that bed at spawn that I forgot to grab again. Sorry guys, we're spending a little bit of time in the darkness today apparently. Ooh, don't crash. A little hard to see with no render distance. Let's circle again. There you go, giggle logs. Should be hanging, I think, this way. Oh. Okay, let's keep circling. Alright, I think I got turned around there. Okay, let's see about landing on top of somewhere. Ooh, Hawkeye headquarters. Ow. Does Hawkeye headquarters have a bed? At least not on top of the pool. That's real unfortunate. This could have been a bed, you know? Or this could have been a real door. Alright. What we're gonna do is just, before I forget again, turn down to 8. Whew. Just so we can see where we're going easier. I mean, we still can't really, not until daytime, but this stuff will appear more readily now. Gigabytes. I roughly know where I am. Roughly. It actually is really hard to find your way at night. At least I think so. Aha! Well, we had found Krallis's place. Or not Krallis, I think it's Beast, isn't it? Ha! Quicksand, the area unstable, yeah. At least this area is all lit up. For the most part. So. The serve requests. I feel like we're near spawn. Not that I can apparently find it all. Would look really big on lamp, close screen. Birch lump versus mountain lump. Close to green, far from green. Easy to build. Already looks super cool. Far away from town, negative. Too close to town, negative. Would look really big on the lump. Would look huge from afar. Close to green. Somebody wanted to be close to green. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing a skeleton. Aha! See? I figured we were just on the other side of it. I told you guys I knew roughly where we were. Okay. Let's actually return some stuff. Bop, 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 bop. I'll keep one. Break that. Put it back. We will also give this back to the server. Give Cubs fancy wings back because we have the other ones now. Group him back his fortune one. I think everything else aside from the gray wool, which is Scarland, was ours. Alright, let's head home. Mm-hmm. And whee! Mm-hmm. All right. So that actually ended up being way more successful than I thought it would be, which is nice. Put that back on, throw that back in there. Alright, we can throw this there. This can go in. Same with our bamboo. Did we? Yeah, we made a second bucket. Okay, so that's good emergency food, but not really good for anything else. Pardon me. I still want to eventually get the boat. Oh, and actually, speaking of which, I can probably make one now. Because we have touched water! I get my boat. Yeah, admittedly, one of the trends going around is everyone playing the Game Life game. I can get the name of who created it soon enough. But even in that, boats. Boats. Because it's much more rare that you get hurt by the mobs in that if you have a boat. In fact, a lot of times you'll actually auto-win if you have a boat. Always try and have your boat handy. Oh, if I keep yawning, I might end up logging off for 12. Unless Giz does want to play Phasmo. So we'll see. If Giz wants to play Phasmo, then we'll stay on for a little bit longer, but... Alright. So, point of proof. Woohoo! Bolting down the mountain. Remember all that damage we were taking on the way down? Yeah. Notice how it's not a thing. Boats. Boats are incredible. Alright. Now, do we at all remember where that temple had been? I don't think I do. Sorry for popping the mic there. I think it was over this way, but oh, for the life of me. For the freaking life of me. We might have to check the video. Oh, ha! Ha 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 ha! I am smart! I remembered the exact place it was. Oh, it is rated. It's totally rated. Ah, dang. Well, it's cool to have it so close to our base anyways. Wow, they really tore through it. Left the coal though. Who knows, maybe we'll figure out a way to incorporate this all the way down here. Just because it would be cool to incorporate one. Let us light up this second area though. And then the third. There you go. Alright. Oh, pardon me. Well, that's unfortunate. That was already picked over, but... so be it. Well, that was definitely not my intent, but alright. Ooh. Someone left some stuff there. Alright, let us keep wandering. So, I think we wander back up to our base. Oh, hi parrot. He almost seemed to respond to me like that. But yeah, we'll wander back up and then we will start laying out the plans, I think. Cool. See again, just another neat factor of being in this area is that basically we can use the vines to almost, if not fully, climb, back up to where we want to be. spot real quick. Don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but nope, I'm hearing skeletons, so there's nothing that we want in there right now. Yes, I am being a bit of a chicken shit. I don't care. I'm not dealing with this on the first day. Hey, let's click our spawn. Three more iron. That's nice. So even after making a full suit, and shears, and 2 buckets, and did I make a shield? No, I didn't. And a shield. No, shield. And 2 iron pickaxes. And an iron sword. We still have 15 iron. As I said, it was a good spot to start up, right? So hopefully you guys are as happy with it as I am. Whoa, that became night real fast. I swear the sun wasn't as close to setting as it seemed. Cat must be visiting with the hubby. Alright. So, with this, I tend to build on the fly. I mentioned I did do some of it in Bedrock before, so I have some idea of what I'm doing. That said, I need you guys to understand, it's not going to look pretty at first. You gotta trust the process. More than usually have to, because I'm going to just be building from memory. I'm not going to be using the Lightmatica. I'm not going to be doing any 4, 5, or I'm not going to be doing, I've already screwed up. Point is, I am going to be just building as we go, and I ask that you kind of respect that, because it's my process, it's the way I deal with it, and if you aren't okay with that, then I totally understand. But it is how it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I really do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Does it still... No. No. I have to put down 1. Okay. Do I still have smooth stone? I don't think I cooked extra. Let's cook some extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're going to move all of this down by one more. Because I want to do this one as a 5x5. Maybe it wasn't as close to the edge last time. Either way, we're going to do this guy as a 5x5. And then the other one I'm thinking is going to be a 3x5. What we're going to do is we're going to have 2 towers up front with the building front across between them. I plan to have a staircase up like we had in one of the images, and then a walkway from one tower to the next. And then in the back, I don't know if I'm going to do a second tower. I didn't in my original design, but as I said, I'm going to build on fly and take your insight and see what we can do with it. So we're going to decide really how it's going to go as we go. But I think that's what I'm going to start with, is the 2 pillars and then the pathway in between, because I know that one looked good and I know that that was very suitable for the style I'm going for, and it's as good a place to start as any. So we'll, oops, not that one. Let's pop you, pop you, pop you. And yeah, that's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has to go one more. And then there. So actually, yeah. I'll just pop a couple more around there. Thank you. Okay. Maybe one more there. Like I said, I won't be doing much fancy terraforming until we're closer to being more completed in the project, but I'll at least do some patching and stuff there. Okay, and alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one comes up by 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. We have our first tower. Now, what we want to do is, I think it was from here. I want to go 3, 2, 3. I think that's how I did it. Seems about right. Alright, let's take away Senor Torch. Pop them up there. And this one, I think wasn't all the way in the corner. 2, 3. Is that about right? Nah. Nah, we want him all the way forward, I think. Or do we want him on the side this time? Maybe actually on the side does make more sense, just because of the natural curvature of this. 1, 2, 3. Bop. Bop. 1, 2, 3. Bop. 1, 2, 3. Bop. 1, 2, and 3. But for this one, we're gonna go think like this. Maybe not. Maybe just that. See, I don't know if I like it pushed back actually. Maybe we will bring it forward after all. And do the natural curve of this for something else. I think I still like them directly across from each other. See, my problem is I have a problem. Impulse has mentioned it as well, of symmetry. I like when things are, if not symmetrical, they're at least like across from each other or that kind of thing. So it's aligned and clean looking and stuff. Yeah. But I think those better. And what we want is try from here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And there's the front door. See? Symmetry. Even though this tower is smaller, it almost matches with this one. It's just 2 blocks instead of 1 block. I mean, it makes sense for a manufactured building, right? Jump, jump. Da, da. 1, 2. Whoops. There you go. So there's our first door there. Then we have these tower doors. There's one. And one thing I am scared of that I will probably ask for your guys' help with is actually the texturing. Because I don't obviously want to leave this all as cobble. But I'm also not good at texturing. Or at least I don't have much practice with it, you know? So, in this tower, I think we're going to give 4 doors too. There's 1. There's 2. Now will we keep all 4 doors? Not necessarily. 1 block shy. Really? Come on, man. There. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to keep all 4 doors, but at the very least, we are going to, from here. We are gonna have them for now. Ew. Why'd they do that? Let's just do 2 and 2. And then 1, 2. Oh wait, no, we want to leave this curve for something. Maybe that's where our garden will be actually. Now I think about it, that seems like a good place for it. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. What do I want to do here? Does that seem good? No. Let's see here. What do you think of that, folks? And change it into 2s. Just so it doesn't get as close to the edge. Remove this one for at least those somewhat rounded shapes. Grab you. 2, 1, 2. Alright. Do we like that? I think this one might come out more. See what I said about, like, just very much on the fly? I might plan more of it in between streams, but we'll see about that. Sometimes I like to just draw it out with like graph paper or what have you. See, I don't know if I love that. How would I like to handle this? Maybe we work on the other side again before we start on this one. But I think I do like this area being a little garden. I think I want to square that off though. Yeah. I think squaring it off is the right move. 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Maybe here. Yes. I think this could be a spiral staircase upwards. Upwards and maybe even downwards. Both words. I think that could work well. This should be a doorway. Oops. Take this one away. And let's start working from over here. Okay. So from here, let's go 1 down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bah, bah. Oh, right. Where would we like to put the campground? Because my original, I did put it over here. But what would we put it up over here? What do we think? Overlooking this area? I just think that's kind of cool. Shivers. if I was just to put it straight. Let's start taking it out of here. Let's pull it back a little. Let's try this. See what we think of it. Alright, let's move all the extra. I think I made the campground too big. I mean, granted it's campground, but I think we need to shorten this a little bit in a second. Yeah. Let's take all of this away and then figure out kind of what we want to do instead. Because I think there's some merit to that. Right. What do we want to do here? Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. That's too small now. Let's go sleep. I'll sleep on it. God, do I need gold for a clock? Right. How do I want to do this? I liked how I did it before. I just wish I could remember that. Let's do it this way. Okay. Oops. Remove that guy, plunk this guy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's fix this up. Because it's this one edge that's, I think, caused me all of my heartache. Yeah. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 6. And that's 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that works. At least there. I've been doing 2s, so let's do 2s. Okay. No. I've also been doing 3s. You know that's 4. Uh-huh. By the way, again, I mentioned good stuff. Boats. He is now mine. I shall pet him every day and call him George. Oh, look him and love him and call him George. I don't know if anyone watching this is old enough to get that reference. Okay, I'm just gonna put this straight across for now. I don't really know what I want to do with this wall here. I had it nicer when I did it before, but that is not now. Let's take the corners off of things. Because I feel that would be nicer if all of these sharp corners were gone. It could be very, very wrong here. But I feel like it's feeling right. Alright, oh. There's that. I still think this needs some sort of curve to it, so maybe that's what we'll start doing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Same as before. However, I think in this one it's different enough. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then this way, this is going to be a nice big window, I think. So we'll frame the window. And it's a nice big window looking at the campground. My dears, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 3, 4, 6. Whoops. Right, because I didn't want to include that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And there's another door. And we'll have one, I think, over here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way. This will be another main entrance slash exit. And actually this one might lead to the path that False or whomever, or Stress Monster, whoever made. Just because that feels like a good double door entrance into the main area. Oh, we never changed around this one. That's unfortunate. Let me see if we have another. We do not. Okay. There they are. So, we have actually laid down the start for the towers. The start for the rest of the base. We got killed already once. Got our stuff back. Overall, I would say it's been a roaring success. Do we want a second doorway into the main base? I guess so. Because I might come from this way as well. There we go. So all major doorways have been constructed. Same with where the glass is going to go. One, two, and two. There. And so that'll be the nice front window. So hopefully everybody is looking around here. Yeah. Les is talking about our lovely happy guest again. So I was actually really proud of it. Maybe as a final thing here, I can go and put on the happy guest. By the way, Giz, I mean, you're going as Les in chat, so it's up to you if you want Giz or Les. Did you want to join me for Phasmo before the end of the night? I am yawning a fair bit, but if you're listening and want some Phasmo, feel free to come out to the living room. Otherwise, I'll come and poke in a bit. Come on. I need a clock. I need to get gold. Actually, that's a way to tell if it's nighttime. Hearing a wandering trader do the potion in my ear. Actually, does he have the... Oh, yes! Okay! Ooh, I like that I started this on the most recent stuff, so I will get all the recent stuff, it looks like, which is awesome. So yeah, I can trade them for hay bales to get emeralds. Oh, I want that. But I think there's lush caves nearby, so I think I'm okay. So yeah, I might poke Les-Gizmo and see if he would like to do some Phas. If we're wondering, yes, I'm doing the towers in cobble up until the tops of the doorways for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep some stuff like the towers as cobble all the way up, because I think it would be nice to not, but also I recognize that I'm going to be texturing these even if they do stay as cobble, so. Whee. hopefully you guys like how this is coming along. Let's build a stone cutter. I need some iron. Nope, iron. Because I want to build some stairs there. Stone cutter. Return my iron, return my smooth. There you go. Actually, yeah, we should probably put torches back around the outside now that we've destroyed some of them because of the building. Those stuff. So let's put some of these guys back. Oop. There you go. I'll get one smooth. See? I like the flow of it already. Wandering from one place to the next. Whee! This is over here, right? Yep. Cool. There's actually some here too. Dun. Aww. One, two, three, four, five. Alright. Let us just start fixing that stuff up, and then we will go ask Giz whether he wants to join us. Ow, are you kidding me? Boo. Boo, that sucks. Alright, let's try it again. Blah, blah, blah. There. Hop, hop. Do. 3 more should do it. I know there's only 2 in the hole, but there's one console over that just don't look right. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let me just do this. And what we're going to do is throw up just the be right back screen. And I'll be right back. Heyo! So, I checked with Giz, and he just said we'll save Faz for... Oh. So, I... Giz, and Faz for another night this week. Or maybe next week, or what have you. I think I will give one last tour of our base, our little area, you know, fly around showing things off to you guys, and then probably call it for the night, because I always have been up since like 8 a.m. most days. I can't sleep in ever. Much as it to my chagrin. So let's pop on some wings, pop on some rockets, and take a nice good look around at the area. It's honestly one of my favorite things about this area is taking the fly around. So we have our first two towers. I'll have a nice big spiral staircase up and down in here. Across the front here, up about halfway, we're going to have our nice little pathway going over top of our doorway and into the other tower. Nice big spiral staircase up and down here. Sorry for making everyone dizzy. We have the exit out to the side entrance here. Should fix that. We have a nice big window here that is going to be out to a little cute campground area. I think the campground here is real nice because if we get rid of this tree in particular, it'll enhance the view a little bit. But you have the view of the ravine, the mountain there, and all the nice bamboo fields. So I think that'll be a really nice view from the campground. Look at that cool ravine edging down there. Then if we come over here, we have this area and this area. This can be a little tiny farm, and then that'll be the main area. Last time I was building this, I stuck the animals over here. Oh, need to fix that as well. We might still stick them here, but we'll see. This is just the most grass-filled area. And then we'll have our bridge kind of going from here straight across over there. So let's take a quick fly around. So you can kind of get a feel for the layout already, just by kind of looking down at it there. And again, nice bridge over to our mine here. Well, we already have lots of coal and have harvested some iron. So it's a quick hop, skip, and a jump over. And then if we do have extra desire to, I still think doing the quarries here could be really cool because of all the neat little gaps and drop-offs that we have. We can really make the quarry mine let's go a little higher so we don't crash. Go kind of all around these little nooks and crannies and gaps that we have going here. But you can see how it will all wind around that center area there. So I think this would be pretty great for making this all wind to a central divot. Are we gonna make it? Just about. Yeah. We officially have a wandering trader clock. He drinks right when it's bedtime. Who needs gold when you have a wandering trader in a boat? See, we don't have enough wood for another boat. Next time. Next time, first thing we do, make another boat. Until then, I am going to save off this world and say I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe and like the videos and such. Maybe in our forever world we'll find ourselves a happy guest, but we'll save that for next time. Bye all! And sorry guys, one more. There. Bye bye.